All right, question number 1. How long were you in silver, SDNW?
Oh yeah, I should talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So damn, don't use Machine Gun Kelly lines now. Anyways. The beard's weird, Glanzer. Anyways, so I was in silver for like all of a couple days because I sat there and D-ranked all the way down to silver 35. When I got to like silver 35, I managed to play maybe a day's worth of matches where I sat there and shat on a whole bunch of like top 100 players and was just like, this is hilarious. Everyone thought it was good and funny and everything, and then they took that away from me after like within like 24 hours of me sitting at 35. They were like, no, we're fixing this. And so then I was stuck playing only silver players, so that's why I had to do that like instant out of nowhere. I was going to do like a charity stream for it, but I just did not have any time to plan anything. It was like, I need to get out of silver right now because I felt like a complete dick just sitting there playing all these people who had no chance whatsoever. I could play my worst deck possible.
You could play one card and beat them.
Yeah, I was playing for the latter half of the silver challenge. I was playing nothing but ranged units. That's all I played was range units, and I was just absolutely wrecking people. Not even a chance. And I was just like, all right, this is dumb. I need to get out of here now.
They took away the D-ranking deterrent specifically to punish you.
I think that's what it was too. They saw that I was having fun and were like, no.
Like, oh, this wasn't our plan.
Yeah. The reason they put Maxi into the game was to goad me into losing some rank. I'm convinced.
This
like, we know
question
SDNW will play this card at the top of the ladder.
SDNW, this goes along with what you're saying. Did you get 0 elos in legendary? I'm not sure what that means. Did you get all the way to 0? I think that's what they're asking you.
Oh, when I was D-ranking? No, I did not make it all the way. I made it was like 500. Eventually I stopped trying because even with doing like instant quit locks and stuff, I was still gaining elo. Like I would go from like 500 and not lose a single match, and I would end up at like 1,000 within a couple minutes, and I was just like, dude, I can't deal with this.
Weird.
It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do is try to get to 0, and I gave up. So I'm a quitter.
All right, the next question we kind of touched on earlier. Will you guys use Hanky in your decks? I won't, I don't think, because I don't have him high enough. SDNW is going to. Chris, you going to put him in your deck?
If he has Inuit stats, I'm going to use level 3 Hanky in my deck.
What's his mana cost again? Is he 2 or 3?
He's 3.
Okay.
Mine's pushing level 3. I think I have him at 2 out of 4. So I mean, a neutral legendary at all is cool. So yeah, if I get a couple more, definitely.
So for reference, level 3 max Inuit Kenny, which is my Hanky is level 3 max, would have 252 attack and 238 health, which means he
check the level 5 epic.
He one-shots Choirboy Butters, and he one-shots Hermes Kenny.
Does he survive getting hit by them?
At level 5, by the way. Level 5. He does not survive a hit from them, but then again, neither do they. So
yeah, it'll depend on who first hits.
How fast is his animation?
I don't think anyone knows that.
I don't think anyone knows. I don't think that's something anyone ever about even looking at.
Okay. Well,
because he's gonna die. Like it'd be, and even if he did hit somebody, you'd have no idea it even took health off. It wouldn't even change the health bar.
The thing is with assassins, if you're using assassins to kill other assassins, you're either letting them hit something else or you're playing them so it like does the speed up animation. You do like a close drop, So
yeah, anyone who knows what they're doing should never have an assassin killed by an assassin when they're laying an assassin.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's not one that they can't one shot.
So day one shit. We need to go into friendlies with drop a Zen and see how fast Hanky hits.
That's true. What do you have?
I don't know. Bounce might have the answers to this. He might know.
Bounce might, yeah.
He already knows. He's got some secret sheet somewhere with questions just waiting to be answered.
All right. Got some more questions rolling in. Next question. Now that Pope doesn't suck anymore, would he still be playable at 7 energy?
That's debatable.
There would be so many other cards that would be better than it.
He's already hard to play at 6 energy. I mean, obviously you can do really good plays with him, but you have to kind of play around him. And eventually, if people know what they're doing, they know that you're sitting on energy waiting to Pope. They know your Stand of Many Moons died. They know you're going to Pope him. They know your Man Bear Pig died. They know you're going to Pope him. And then they can Unholy Combust him relatively easy. I've been doing it a few times now where I see people and it's like, oh, I just killed your level 4 Man Bear Pig. I wonder what's coming up next.
Well, actually, I usually do that where I'll Unholy Combustion the Man Bear Pig and then wait for the Lightning Bolt. But every once in a while, somebody will trick me. Somebody will trick me, and they'll play somebody other than Pope, because you have to let go of the Lightning Bolt immediately in order to do it.
Lightning Bolt has to be way faster than Unholy Combustion.
Yeah.
I've managed to do a like, instead of waiting, like hovering around the screen, I wasn't paying attention, and somebody summoned Pope, and I flicked my UC, and he didn't get summon off.
Well, yeah, UC is way faster than Lightning Bolt, though. So UC, you can do it for sure.
Man, who was it back in Legends chat? Was it Sean Fiction? Sean Fiction was telling me that I couldn't flick Unholy Combustion to kill Rogue. Man, I do that shit all the time.
Oh yeah,
I just
that
never
one's
have
easy.
It on video. Everyone knows you can do that by now.
I mean,
sure.
you can Lightning Bolt him fairly easily too if you know it's coming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're running, I mean, a lot of people are running UC, especially in the new meta. So, at 7 energy, no, I don't think he would be very playable.
Yeah, you'd be taking way too much of a loss being Unholy Combusted.
Yeah, I agree. All right, what should be
that 1 energy makes a big difference.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the difference between having enough energy to lay somebody to defend after you lay them versus not having it, which is like a big deal.
It's the same reason why 1 energy addition to Purify or Powerbind was so absolutely devastating, and anyone who played Mystic before and after will tell you it's night and day, and those cards are nothing compared to their former selves.
You couldn't. Someone said you couldn't UC AQR. AQR shit is slow as fuck.
Dude, you can UC AQR. I have one of my favorite YouTube videos is of that. Go on my YouTube channel and watch me fucking fuck up Pepino.
Anything that has a war cry can be UC'd. Any card in the game with a war cry can be UC'd.
Yeah, UC is the fastest cast card. Yes, you can UC Hanky.
I guess I've never seen how long his cast time is at all.
It's because no one's ever tried to UC Hanky.
Yeah, no one cares to UC him.
I've never played him, so I don't even know what he looks like.
I don't think anyone's still going to UC him, actually, when he comes out. It'd be more beneficial to UC whatever he boosted.
Yeah.
And you have less risk of blowing it.
All right, a couple more questions. These both have to do with the if there's an SPPD episode of South Park, which I'm not sure if they do it or not.
Dear God.
Should it be aired the week of the game's 1-year anniversary, or the 1-year anniversary of worldwide release?
They would
just do a sequel of the Terrence and Phillip freemium, right?
I mean, they could do something like that. I really, really hope they would do something with a like Fat Darn Steve character. I like to think that Matt and Trey have somewhat of an idea of what's happening in the game, but yeah. I'm sure they don't.
Probably not, but I wouldn't doubt they play it. I know they love their own stuff. I wouldn't doubt if they've dabbled it a few, maybe like not consistently, but I'm sure they've played it a few times.
I think maybe if anything, like a small nod to the community, like, or the game, like in the background of something, or just.
Well, I mean, they already did that though. Everybody was playing Fortnite. Oh no, that's the new episode. It's about Fortnite. I remember seeing it.
Is that a nod to us? What do you mean?
No. They're gonna talk. God, I saw Cartman with a shirt that said something about Fortnite. Ah, man, hold on, let me Google it quick.
Fucking Google let me down, man. I know Cartman was bitching.
Unless it was a joke.
First episode.
Unless it was a joke, but.
They bring back the You Got Served episode, but it's all.
I don't know, but basically what I thought I heard was that everybody else stopped playing Fortnite, and Cartman's trying to get him back into playing Fortnite or something. But maybe that was fake. Maybe it was fake. Maybe it was a meme. Maybe somebody got me with a meme. I don't know.
I mean, you done got memed, bro.
Fortnite
Anyway,
will be in the season for sure, somehow.
But no, so yeah, they could maybe have they could have an episode kind of about maybe like your addiction to your phone or something. They could all be playing Phone Destroyer or something.
Yeah.
Or they could get fucking teleported into the game. They could have a dope episode.
Or at the release, at the closest episode to the 1 year anniversary of worldwide release, they do a superhero episode and just drop the whole superhero theme on us. Please,
out of nowhere.
God. Please, God.
And everybody gets
exceed our expectations.
Yeah. Every card gets given to you at, like, when you get the card for the first time, you get it at friendly fight level.
Just do it. Just do it, Red Links. Do it.
That'd be pretty great.
Oh.
Get that beta going.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're all going to be under a non-disclosure agreement.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to be streaming beta.
Well, now we know who's not getting the beta pass.
I'm not disclosing it.
I will disclose nothing. I've been on plenty of NDAs before, and
okay.
I will not.
Gamer Chick asks,
"Give me beta. Give me beta, Red Links.
Give me beta.
Give me beta."
Hypnotoad. All right. Should the events correspond with the show each week, even if it means sacrifice to content quality?
No.
Content of the game? I mean, what?
I don't think they'd have to sacrifice anything.
The events are all the same. I don't know what they'd sacrifice.
And yes, I think the events will coincide with the show.
Did this event coincide with the show?
Yeah, it was all Mr. Hanky.
Was it?
Yeah. It was a Mr. Hanky.
I don't remember.
Mr. Hanky was the fucking.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking the episode wasn't Hanky. It was fucking
Fortnite. You're thinking of Fortnite.
Yeah, I got Fortnite in my head again.
You're all caught up on Fortnite.
God damn it! I don't even play that stupid game.
Yeah, no. I think it's season 1 was all pretty much the original when it came out. It was all pretty much coinciding with the show for the most part. I mean, it came out towards the end of the season though. It was like midway through, because release was what, November 4th.
And it was Marcus was the first one.
Marcus came out just before that because he was released before world release, I believe. And then there was the Water Bear episode,
right,
which came with the Tardigrade outfit, and the PCP thing. He was I guess he was just kind of like a release.
Yeah, because he had already existed in the show for a while.
No, we had the sunglasses and the polo. We got that from that event.
Yeah.
Right, but the episode wasn't necessarily a PC principal episode, really.
Oh, I guess I can't remember at the time.
I don't think Well, he's been just in every episode now. Like, he's not really a secondary. He's a secondary character, but he's a consistent secondary character now.
It wasn't revolving around. He wasn't like the main focus of whatever episode it was at all.
I don't think so. I don't think he was at all last season. Was he?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
The only PC principal episode I can remember recently was the one where they had like the sorority shouting that they were doing.
They released the witch hat for the Sons of Witches.
The witch hunt.
Yeah. Ones.
It's like some sort of witch hunt.
Witch pursuit thingy.
Witch pursuit thing. Okay. Oh, Gamer Chicks meaning we got Priest Maxi just because it was the show, and it was the third Mystic in a row. Is what she's saying.
If that's the case, I don't know if I'm answering the question really, but then we could use the data mine cards to know what episodes are going to be. Because who else is left? The goth kids are in there, right?
Please let me get more.
Well, there's no way.
Episodes.
Wait, but there's no way. There's no way that the data mine cards. That's why I don't think that it was necessarily. Because they can't know what the next episodes are, because nobody knows what the next episodes are.
But we know what cards they already have planned for the game. So if the new next episode is hinted at, we should have some idea of what the next event possibly will be.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's hinted at a Goth Kids episode, we'll kind of know that they're going to release the Goth Kids. Because if they don't, it's just a missed opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wasn't totally released around 420. You know, it's like there are all these opportunities that they have to go with. You can't like
he came out either the day of or the day before or after 420.
Yeah, it was the week of for sure though.
Yeah.
And then on 420 they gave us like a pack.
Yeah. So let's see.
I mean, I personally don't have an issue with them doing like 3 Mystic cards in a row or whatever. Most of the decks have what? It's like 20, 23, 21, and 24 or something. Like,
yeah,
that's pretty close. And that means that Mystic was behind before that, right?
Yes.
So.
Also, something to be said of Mystic is they did not have nearly the amount of common. That was one of the complaints back when commons were good, is you could not run a full Mystic deck for the life of you, period.
Right.
You could do other decks and actually kind of get away with it. Not that anyone wanted to, because the meta was different back then, but there just weren't the cards for Mystic back then.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why Fantasy was so strong, because all of the good Fantasy cards are common.
Yes, exactly, yeah. And that's why Fantasy is now like the worst.
Except for Belf. That's it.
Yeah.
And Chicken Coop's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, Randy can be good, but I don't feel like I've lost because of Randy anytime.
Those level 4 Grand Wizard Cartman's rolling terrifying. 3,000 plus health on that son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Fucking 100 damage. Fucking giant knockback freeze. He's a pretty scary card.
I actually think most of the time his ability is negative for the person that uses it.
I do too. The knockback I think is detrimental. It makes him almost fast push.
Yeah, and people can get around him.
Yep.
Which can be
Knock
annoying.
things to the side and then they ignore him.
Yeah.
Oh, do that like a PCP where they launch your assassin at their new kid.
Yeah.
I've won a couple games because of that.
His knockback will send your cards away and you now second line.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, or just like, I mean, the point of a tank is to have him attack you. So you hit him, they all jump away, and then all of a sudden they're attacking other people. So it's like, good job.
Yep.
Osimo is definitely worse to deal with.
Yeah, he's not as fast as, say, PCP, where PCP will just basically beeline towards the tower, and you can use him almost like a headhunter, only better. So,
yeah, I agree.
Grand Wizard Cartman will just slowly waddle there, and then he just won't do anything.
Does his charge hit New Kid, though? That's important.
Yes, it does. I believe so. Right? Yes, it does. It does. Yeah.
Pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
I know that a Rogue Token hits New Kid if you mind control it, and it does full damage.
Full fucking damage, dude. It's a goddamn terror if someone like Mecha Timmy's at the exact right moment.
Yeah, I've done that before. Just
one bar yourself.
400 damage.
Nice. Yeah.
Hilarious. First time that happened, I was just like, ah! You gotta time it so perfect though.
Exactly. It's something that's actually really hard to time. But
yeah, you honestly just have to like, okay, this is when I would play Rogue. Click.
Yep.
That's probably the most satisfying thing is when you're running Mecha or whatever, predicting anything, not even Rogue Token, just anything
when you grab a hook hand. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I think up there in satisfying plays for me are Unholy Combusting, anything like an AQR or Pope Timmy or a Rogue Token. AQRing those cards it just feels like gold every time you do it. Every time you do it, you're just like, yes, that's a fucking play right there. It's something that actually feels like a skilled, like, there you go.
I think the coolest thing I've ever done was there was a mecha behind his coop, and the coops were sending out stuff, and I timed my mechas perfectly to when I killed one of his chickens, his chicken hadn't spawned, and I took his mecha and was able to use his mind control on one of his guys. And that was the coolest timing ever, because I was like, here's it gonna go, and I got it on stream on a clip somewhere. But it was just so much fun when the one chicken died and I clicked it and the other one popped up right when it went off and it took mecha. Loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Blast.
The most satisfying plays are using M Tweak to put Zen Cartman right behind your own new kid.
I'd welcome that.
Oh yeah, then you can just
at you and start sending assassins.
You push hard as fuck, yes. But I mean, you can change new kid targeting, but
it just
not when they stuff Zen Cartman behind you.
It's just so funny. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think taking Mecha Timmy, I think taking that instant cast Mecha Timmy right off the bat is what Imp Tweak was made for.
Yeah.
Fucking laugh at that card. I would maybe consider running Imp Tweak if I had him at a decent level, but I've only got him at 2, so.
I mean, I have him at 4 and he's still trash. He's just silly. Like, he's a fun card.
Yeah. I just want to do it to try to the 1 in 15 games where something awesome happens with him.
Yeah.
And like stealing a Mecha Timmy that doesn't have his charge up and then just wrecking him with your own assassin, and then he chips away at the new kid. And then nobody plays flying units anymore, so he's pretty safe for a little bit. Yeah,
there's not a whole lot of... And usually people have...
I just drop Medusa on him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Usually people have 4-cost ranges, so sometimes if you do it at the right time, they won't have the energy
out of it. Yeah.
It's a good trade to get rid of, say, Mecha Timmy would probably be like the most viable option, and then it fucks up whatever their strategy is.
That would be what I'd honestly use him for every single time. I probably wouldn't even play the card unless Mecha Timmy was dropped, because they always drop him like right behind fucking new kid. Boom, drop him Tweak, and then you're just like, yeah.
And then kill him with Choir Boy real quick.
And then I'd still have my Unholy Combustion and Power Bind to deal with fucking Stand of Many Moons and Pope.
Yeah, because Power Bind on Stand of Many Moons is definitely the way to go, because he's kind of a piece of shit as far as a fighter goes.
Yeah, if Stand of Many Moons gets Power Bind, he's pretty much fucked. Yeah, pretty much worthless.
Irish, I agree with you though. Once people started getting PC Principle up to level like 5 and 6, the getting pushed with the assassins to new kids stopped working.
Yeah.
But for a while, when people were running them like level 4, you could get assassins launched and still have half health.
Yep, you could take bars, but before they buffed the new kid health and stuff, you could take bars with that, no problem.
Yeah, I did that a few times. Hey, what's up, Brian? All right, Cap asks, what are your thoughts on several streamers stopping streaming South Park? What are your thoughts?
You guys talking about me?
I don't know. Probably not you. You were never consistent anyway. I assume they mean Mr. Brian, who just showed up.
Yeah, Brian. The fuck, Brian?
Well, he kind of quit playing completely, so that's understandable.
Yeah. You're good, Brian. We still love you.
I guess everybody who stopped streaming, I believe, stopped playing for the most part, so it makes sense. And everybody who said that they were gonna stop streaming still streams it, at least a few times a week. So
it's really not as fun to watch in the new meta. Like, it's it's fun to face roll with your own.
That's why I run the chip deck, baby.
Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, like, and no offense to anybody watching that streams, but you're the only person that I'll kind of dip into, because you're not just face rolling with level 4 legends. That's just not fun to watch.
Aww.
Yep, it's one of the reasons why I don't stream as much anymore, because it doesn't involve strategy like it used to be. It used to be like, let me outplay people while I'm drunk and stuff and just kind of act the fool. But now it's just kind of like, let me fucking roll people. You guys can kind of hang out and watch me get drunk. So
yeah, I'm still luckily in the spot where my games can be pretty tough, but yeah, that's what I've always thought. Like, if you were really high up, partially people would want to watch you because of the high level gameplay. But then at the same time, in this game, it's usually free games and shit like that. And then if you watch people who are D-ranking, it's free games. So I've always tried to stream at a competitive-ish level so that it's at least kind of fun. And the games aren't. Unless I'm playing on my Adventure Lock deck and we're just beating up noobs to have fun.
If I could play like top 25, top 50 maybe every single game, my streams would be lit as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, that is not the case.
Yeah, I wish you could do like a friendly fight thing with the normal gameplay. Like, I don't understand why it's not an option.
They haven't introduced that. Being able to change.
Just click a button.
Friendly fight rules.
Just click a button. Yeah, or completely change the rules. Exactly. Set the card levels for everything. Set everything to 7.
And you could be able to do like fun modes, like where you set everything to 7 or set everything to fucking 1.
No, that would be a blast.
Or set rules where you're like, you can only play these cards and you can ban these cards. It would be so good.
I bet that's coming. I bet that's going to be a feature. Like that's new. That's not too far fetched.
They already talked about how they're not doing that. It's too much work.
Oh wow.
They're like it's too complicated to do something like that.
Oh shit, son, get me on the team. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hire 3 more devs. We can pull it out. I just got fired. Red Links. Let's go. Open employment opportunity. I mean, that would be the best for a player to dev for it, so they at least know what the fuck's going on.
Then you'd have to stop playing. Well,
maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know, actually.
Maybe.
I have to stop streaming because, I'd have a job.
I think I should get a job. I think they should let me just make overlays for their games so that they can have, like, weather effects. Like my last video, I did, like, full rain. Just, like, picked up as the fight went on. So
that'd be cool.
Let me make fun effects.
You could have, like, certain decks work better in certain.
You can just put my overlay and just set it to fucking multiply or additive or whatever mode. You wouldn't even have to do anything, Red Links. It would cost nothing to you. Just let me do weather effects. Let me just sit there and fuck around.
I will run the social medias. Just get at me.
Well, they don't need any help with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know they got stupid.
They already have like 5 people doing that shit.
They'll do a piss poor job.
I think they should just give all the information that they talk about on the dev stream to me, and I'll just do the dev stream.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Just give it to me and let me do it drunk, please.
Yeah. Me and SDNW will be on a couch playing. That'll be loads more entertaining than those guys.
It's gonna start up like, hey, so the changes are gonna be. You know what? Fall Out Boy fucking sucks.
Yep. That's exactly what the stream would be.
All right, the new event is Fall Out Boy sucks. You collect set lists that have been discarded over the years because no one wants to fucking keep them.
You collect song lyrics that no one can understand.
You guys aren't even playing. Like you guys aren't
a
even
loaded
playing
gun complex. Cock it and pull it.
You guys just googling lyrics and shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. I'm going down in an earlier round.
Hey, that's the right line. You got that one.
You fucking loser. You know Fall Out Boy lyrics.
I don't think that's the actual words, is it?
Real emo kids.
Is it an early round or is it an earlier route?
Yeah, see, Chris doesn't even know.
Dude, I thought it was earlier round, but fuck if I know.
In an earlier round. Oh, I get it. He's talking about boxing. It actually makes sense. So if you know the words. Although it doesn't really make sense when it's like... Yeah, none of the rest of the words.
Yeah, you don't know the words. Don't even try, because no one...
Yeah, I know them all, actually. I've played that on Guitar Hero a few times, so I know the words. Gotta sing the words now.
It's not just me.
So you're saying, Glanzer, why don't you sing more on your stream? Everyone tunes. That's why people tune into my stream. They want to hear my beautiful singing voice.
Well, actually, I
just sing more.
I was singing earlier, and Execute said he was gonna kill himself. Capium and LaForce both said that they wish that the mute button was closer. Which I laughed off because I'm the songbird of our generation.
People love it when I sing Aladdin and fucking Call Me Maybe.
Show you
like
the
that.
world.
Well, dude, because they need something.
Shimmering, splendid.
Because they need.
Dude, I'll do the Jasmine part. You want to do it right now?
I do the female lines too.
No, not like this.
I do that at karaoke, dude. I do it at karaoke and I do both parts. And one time this drunk bitch jumped on and she's like, "I'm gonna sing it." And I pushed her off and I nailed it. And I was fucking, oh my god, that didn't actually happen, but.
I have done Sweet Transvestite multiple times for karaoke from Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's my favorite karaoke song to do. You do not get me drunk and take me to karaoke because I will be singing Sweet Transvestite up on stage, going absolutely nuts.
Do you go like into the crowd and like do what he did?
I go fucking nuts, man. I am all about karaoke. Like, and I do obnoxious songs, so I will straight up do like Limp Bizkit, or another big one I do is Anarchy in the UK from the Sex Pistols. I fucking love karaoke. Kill that shit every time.
Man, karaoke is just so much fun. Like I got a buddy who him and his friend they do Forgot About Dre perfectly,
Nice.
and they don't even need it. Like they go up to the karaoke place and they're like, he's like, oh, we don't have it. I don't have it. They're like, I don't give a shit. Play it on YouTube.
Microphone.
I don't need the lyrics. We got it. And they nail it, man. And they're the two whitest people I've ever seen in my fucking life.
That's
and they
awesome.
nail it. And then the other one does Rap God completely without without a single mess up. Every time he does it. Like I have so many videos of him doing that, and it's just flawless every time. I don't know how he does it.
I always try to do Alphabet Insanity, not in karaoke, but I sing Insanity by Mac Lethal whenever that comes on in my stream, but I can only make it so far into that song. I think I hit like M and I'm just like tongue-tied.
Yeah, that's where it gets kind of tough. I can't even remember what the M is.
Let's see.
Yeah, I honestly have to sing the whole song to get there.
Yeah. N is like fuck. It's something Nick Nolte needs a nectarine from NASA or some shit. some weird one. R is the hardest part though. R is fucking stupid.
R messes. I can't say R's to begin with, so that's where the tongue twister really messes up for me. All right, guys, you got any more questions? We're rolling at an hour and 40 minutes on this one. We've been chilling this last 40, answering your questions, and hey, ghost. Otherwise, if you got no more questions, we'll bring it to the final word, which is partridge. That's the final word.
Partridge.
I almost spit out my water. I don't know where you were going with that.
OniChris, you got any final words to say? Anything about NAMBLA, Mr. Co-leader?
Apply for the new team. We talked about that earlier. If you weren't here, we got a 4th branch, NAMBLOs. So drop an application. It's gonna fill up fast.
Get on that shit.
It is. We're already at about 30, and we started it like what, 2 days ago?
Yep. Mm-hmm. You can hang out with me. You know you want to.
We got
and no problem, Pegs. It'll be up on YouTube here pretty soon. I'll probably clip this one into 2, where the first part will be the main, and then the second will be the Q&A. I think that works pretty well when it gets over to be an hour, because YouTube algorithms don't like longer videos. But otherwise, everybody, thanks for hanging out. We're at 18 viewers now. We were going up and down. I actually think quite a few people dropped in today. And we will get it up on YouTube for everybody to see. Make sure you check out SDNW stream. Twitch.tv/SDNW.
Check out my YouTube too, man. I put up 2 more videos the other day. They're fun, so go watch some of my YouTube videos.
And YouTube, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you need, here I'm gonna hit you up. Watch this. You need a logo or anything done?
Oh, there you go.
This bad boy was done by SDNW himself. Look at it.
Yeah,
Look at it. Look at it. Look at what it does. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so if you want stream logos, fucking let me know. I'll make them.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Beautiful podcast, beautiful Procast. Abayo, we missed you today, but we'll get you on the next one. He was out of town, which is why it says without Abayo Genesis. All right, well, we will see you guys later. It's 11 o'clock my time. I gotta go.
Yep.
Make sure my girlfriend doesn't hate me.
Later, guys.
Peace out, everybody.
Been real, everyone. Peace.